Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. As we get ready to take on some of this Outer Worlds 2, we now have 30 seconds on the clock as we prepare to dive into one of this year's gaming's treasure. I don't even know why I said it like that, but what up, y'all? I'm back. I didn't take that nap like I was planning on taking it. So I got a feeling I'm definitely going to feel it later. But with that being said, hope all is well with you. And we in the Outer Worlds too, baby. You know what's interesting? Microsoft Game Studio has been making blunder after blunder in terms of just decisions for like their games. But, you know, it be what it be, C with the C, D with the D. Let's go with that. No motion blur. Field of view, let's put it at 100. Masters, put it at 90. Effects. 75, music 60, voice 90, wireless. Adjust the volume of your wireless, which plays music news. Okay. 75? $75 should be good. Do we want cinematic subtitles? Bark subtitles, if disabled, subtitles will not be shown for words spoken outside of conversation. I think audio log subtitles would probably be good too. Cinematic subtitles would be good as well. Help follow along a little bit. Aim preference with this toggle. I'd rather hold. Sprint, I'd rather toggle. Crouch, rather toggle. Motion sickness mode, we're good. Conversation camera sway. Adds a little bit of ambient movement. Third person near, third person far. Rather do first person, you know? Aim assist, we're good. If it feels like mad snappy, I'm gonna turn it off. I don't want it to feel like that Saints Row game that came out. Where like,
welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
All right, my boy. So I want to start a new game. I'll load a save. Let me adjust my settings. This is kind of dope. This is an interesting way to do a menu system. Let's do, I want to start a new game. We're not skipping duck diddly. Get the control out of my hand.
We've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot.
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Why does she look like Brienne from Game of Thrones?
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
And she even got her own squire, bro.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. whether against corrupt corporations,
God dang!
tyrannical governments,
God
or
dang!
corporations in league with tyrannical governments.
Oh, GG's.
The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
Just RoboCop them.
So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS.
What's his name? Jesse Eisenberg. He reminds me of Jesse Eisenberg.
Depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Earth Directorate verification required. Okay. Oh, so then we hop into the character creator. All right, don't look like anything too fancy, so male, female. Prosthetic. Oh, you can have a prosthetic arm if you so choose. All right. Oh, so can I change the hairstyle? Oh, that's how you do it. All right, head. Let's see, what can we make? All these faces look kind of plain. What? You see how the teeth like gleam through right there? Interesting. A little bug. And then the top teeth, how they come through right there. And then the whole mouth right there. Not sure if that's like intentional or not, but it's an interesting thing to know. My skin complexion is about that. I don't want a mole. No, I don't have. Well, I got a mole on my thumb. It's just like a little dot though. I don't know why I like putting scars on characters I create. It feels like it gives them character. Like they've been in battle and like a piece of them was left there. I guess is the best way to put it. So complexion. So I take it, this determines like how smooth my skin is. Can't really tell. Do I gotta zoom in? Okay, there it is. So it's like the clarity of your skin. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really gonna be looking at my character, but we could do that. Freckles? Why in the Pillsbury Fudge do I have freckles? Age. Need to be a little distinguished. It'll probably be like about. Okay, it just makes the jowls more pronounced. I think mine is like about right there. I don't have wrinkles. That's the surprising thing about it. We could do that. We could do that. That works. That works. And eye color. The eyes of the beast. Need like a nice little red hue. Iris size. Oh no. Eye dark circle size. Okay. Eye horizontal. Nah, I'm not trying to have my dude look like Sid. Sid from Monsters Inc. Eyes be all the way out here. Eyes go be like supposed to be here, but they like here now. Nah, I'm good. drop them a little bit too. Oh, they kind of sunken in. It's probably because of the nose. Got that big old nose. I'm saying that like I don't got a big nose. About right. Yeah. A little bit on the smaller side. A little less width. Look like a little snout like that. Little. It's time. Hey, what up, Phil? How's it going, Pippin? Little cheeks. And my cheeks kind of got like some weight to them. Some yeah. Let's go for hair. Hairstyle. These cornrows are atrocious. What's poppin'? Chocolate rain? You wildin', bro. You wildin'. Oh, nah.
Nani?
Nah. What up, Phil? Got like so many different Prince hairstyles. Actually, I mean, but then he got a big ass forehead. But this don't look too bad. Hold up. Nah, I kind of like this one right here. It give me like a Drago vibe. And y'all already know we're marauders out this bit. We seize the day. Let me see what colors they got. And I don't want to hit nobody rushing me. I take my time when I play games. I'm not going to be, oh, what's that over there? Let me just go ahead and go over there and do them. No, we ain't doing none of that. We taking our time. Does the game have a difficulty setting, or is being you the setting? I don't think there's a skill-based setting. I think there is a difficulty setting. The last one had a difficulty setting. I had like 4 of them. It had story, normal, hard, and then supernova. So with this one, I'm expecting like the same thing, but right now I'm in the character creator. They had an interesting way of doing the menu system where it was kind of like, I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, where it was kind of like being told through like a puppet show. Nah, that looks weird. At least with this color, it looks like the hair itself isn't naturally that color. Let's see what about the facial hair. All right, a little too shiny though. And then you got like the gentleman, the professional. I think we're gonna go with this. Actually, no. This could work. Yeah, this could work. So it's about the same on each bar. Yeah, it looked like you got some seasoning on them. There we go. A true spacer veteran. So, did you ever try to build a celebrity or video game character in a game creator? Nah, it's not my thing. This might sound asshole-ish. I don't care enough about other people like that to be trying to recreate them in a game that I'm playing. Like I'm good. Life is already hard as is for me to like use my personal time with me playing the video game to be thinking about somebody else. Like, nah, I'm trying to chill. I know somebody probably going to take that as being messed up. Except me. Expect me to. Oh, you going to do it? Hey, man, more power to you, man. Do what you feel you need. Let's see. Cosmetics, makeup, cheek makeup, lipstick, none of that. No dirt. Ooh, what about a piercing, though? If I could get something that runs like you know, like the little hoops they be having, like on the ear, like chaining down. If I could get something like that. That looks painful. I don't have not a piercing, not a tattoo. Yeah, don't got what I want. On what skill you focused in the first game? Hacking. I got my long gun to 100. I got hacking to 100. I got lockpicking to like 110, 105 or 110, one of the two. And after that, those was like my main 3 focuses. Oh, and what was it? I got my persuade up to 100. So I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna do the same thing here. It's not that I'm trying to play it the same like how I played the first. It's just dialogue is important for you getting lore. I know that. I know that for a fact in these games. So dialogue is probably going to be something that I'm gonna focus on. I'm thinking instead of going long gun this time, maybe a heavy weapon, but I don't know what the stats are in the game yet. So we gonna have to see. Said space thief. Hey, brother. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing a completely evil run. But since this is my first run, I kind of want to get as much out of it, and doing completely evil would kind of not get you as much out of it. So yeah. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. And this is the ex-convict convict personal background. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained throughout life. I will also say this too, for anybody that's getting this game. If you are an arachnophobe, like myself, if you have arachnophobia, there are spiders in this game. How big they get, I don't know. But I did watch a little bit of Kokarn's stream earlier today, just so that I could see it, and he was like in like a nest of spiders or whatever, and I saw them giants. They was about as big as a manta soldier or a mantisaur. So, just letting you know. I know for me, my brain might wig out. It might not. It might not. I'm hoping on the might not part, but we will see. The grand gambler, the grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos. Even if you've been riding the winning side of that chaos for most of your life. Oh, this sounds like what Lucky Montoya was. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Doctorate. So it seems like either way, you're working for the Earth Doctorate in this one. You don't really have like an option to pick who you side with. At least that's what it sounded like. Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, I've never seen that word before. You joined the Earth Doctorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Nah, that sounds B-made to me. Professor, you were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Doctorate. Okay, so it's that renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employer to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Doctorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. This sounds more like what I'm going for. You're not, and this is roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet, one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Doctorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Doctorate has any good cashier openings. You know what this one reminds me of? This reminds me of One Punch Man. I don't know how many people like watched One Punch Man, read the manga or whatever, but this sounds like King. Like that one time King was just the wrong place but right place at the right time when Saitama clapped somebody and then everybody thought he did it. It sounds like King. All right, we're gonna go with Renegade. Let's see. So we got traits now. We got traits, a lot of them too. I always like this aspect of the game because it's like building a D&D character to me. Brawny. You're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. That's good. Brilliant. You're an intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. Ooh. Brilliant might be for me. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Negative 20% companion ability gauge, ability charge time. That might be good too. Innovative. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient. Where is my remote? Numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwable, and resources create up to twice as many of those items, for the same amount of crafting resources. Lucky. You're lucky. Things tend to go your way. 5% crit chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by certain opportunities are just accessible to me? What do you mean by that? Nimble. You're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. Okay. I like nimble. So far, I like nimble and I like brilliant. Lucky seems like it's going to be one of those ones that's like for a specific type of run. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Okay. So that's for the trash. That's for the people who are not dexterous. That's for the people who love to eat bullets. That's not me. I say all that and watch me die like in the first 10 seconds of the game. You have Suave. You have a way with words, getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. 10% discount at all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Yeah, that sounds good, but come at me, bro. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation. Yeah, I'm good on that. Such as vendor surcharges. Yeah, I'm good on that. So which two did I say? I think I said brilliant, nimble. Yeah, brilliant and nimble. I think I'm gonna go with brilliant. We're gonna go with brilliant. Yeah, let's go. Hold up. Can I pick 2? Oh, I can pick 2. Okay. Hold up. I can pick 2. Let me. So if I can pick 2, I'm gonna go with lucky. I'm gonna pick brilliant and lucky. Confirm negative traits. Abrasive. Reputation with any faction can never increase above neutral, preventing any bonuses that would be gained from having positive reputation with the faction, such as vendor discounts. Dumb. Oh my god, bro. Dumb. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills would never have points added to them. That's crazy. You're sickly. Your body is prone to break. Scrapes and illness, injuries, and crashing from prime Earth are likely. So these would be it, huh? What character most describe your agent being? Oh, so I gotta pick one. Oh, so if I get 2. So if you get 2, you gotta pick one. Oh, this sucks. Hold up. Yeah, this sucks. Injuries and crashing from primers are more likely. Also, I want that lucky though, because it says certain opportunities are just accessible to you. I want to see what they mean by that. But I also want specialized in 2 skills from the start. All right, I'm gonna go with sickly. I'm gonna go with sickly. Yeah. I'm gonna go with sickly. Okay, so, and then you could pick 3 skills to specialize in. Okay, so there are 12 skills. Hey, what up, Alan? Are you watching Dispatch 3 and 4? All right, understood, brother. Understood. I'm probably gonna play through that when I'm done playing this. Well, like I was watching it. Oh, you was? All right. I take it them joints were good. I mean, they just came out though. Like they came out like 30 minutes ago. All right, let's see. Engineering. So these are the skills: engineering, explosive, guns, hack, leadership, lockpick, melee, medical, observation, science, sneak, and speech. All right, so let's see what each of these do. So engineering. The engineering skill increases the effectiveness of all armor, granting inherent damage reduction in conversations and while exploring. Engineering aids in the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increases your defenses. and benefits from weapon, helmet, and armor mods. Mechanical systems with the difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed. 1% damage resistance. Okay. Explosives. The explosive skill increases damage dealt with explosive throwables such as grenades and mines, as well as weapons that deal damage in an area while exploring. It allows the disarming of sensitive objects like mines and traps. Investing in explosives allows you to select perks that increase the potency of explosives and plasma weapons. See, that's what I want. I want to run plasma weapons. I want to burn stuff. Like, I want to just like set flame to the world. Just that's what I want to do. I just want to burn the world, bro. So with that, so explosives is about to be a plus. All right, guns. The gun skill increases damage dealt with all types of guns, including ballistic, shock, plasma, bio guns. Investing in the gun skill allows you to select perks that further improve your ability to use guns of various types. Ooh, but then guns also give me that. So explosive damage. How often do you get grenades and all that in the game? That would be my first question. That would be my first question. All right. So then we have, let's see, hack. The hack skill allows unauthorized access to various mechanical systems such as terminals, auto mechanicals, and vending machines. Investing in the hack skill allows you to select perks that let you disable auto mechs directly, hack into bounty terminals, and access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Okay, so it allows you to disable auto mechs, directly hack into bounties, and access restricted inventory. Okay, so it's kind of telling you. It's making it seem like hack isn't as good as it was in the first. Hack checks equal to your hack skill and lower can be overcome. Plus 5% damage to auto mechanicals. Okay, let me just see the rest. The leadership skill increases the damage and survivability of your companions. Investing in leadership allows you to select perks that let you use companion abilities more and improve the overall effectiveness of your companions. Plus 8% companion damage, plus 4% companion health. Got it. Lockpick. The lockpick skill allows you to unlock locked containers and doors. Investing in the lockpick skill allows you to select perks that grant the ability to pickpocket humans and preview the contents of locked containers. Locks with the difficulty or below your skill level, and then the evasion chance. Okay, so far I'm thinking one of these plus lockpick. Melee, of course, increases your ability to melee certain things. The melee skill increases damage dealt with melee weapons. Investing in the melee skill allows you to select perks that further improve your ability to use melee weapons of various types. Plus 10% melee damage, minus 2% damage received while blocking. Dang, only 2%? That kind of sucked the dingus. Medical. The medical skill increases maximum toxicity, allowing more use of the medical inhaler at a time and increases resistance to ziranium poisoning. Investing in medical skills allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily taming creatures, and make better use of coercive weapons. That plus 5% damage to creatures is looking kind of lovely. I ain't gonna lie to you. Observation. The observation skill reveals hidden objects in the world and subtle behaviors in conversations, increasing the, oh my God, they really went D&D with this. I'm just peeping this. This is like perception. Investing in the observation skill allows you to select perks that lets you find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. Oh no, no, no. Hit objects with the difficulty of low. Oh, you're making this tough for me. Science. The science skill increases your maximum gadget energy, allowing you to use gadgets like tactical time dilation for longer. Investing in science skill allows you to select perks that further improve your gadgets and potency with shock weapons. Okay. Yeah, but there's also going to be dialogue options that deal with science, right? Because there were in the first one, like, that's my thing. Like, I don't know how all of this is going to play out. Sneak. The sneak skill makes you harder for enemies to detect you while crouching. Investing in the sneak skill allows you to select a perk that would avoid traps and perform sneak attacks. Plus 35% sneak attack, negative 2% NPC awareness detection rate. And then speech. Specialized skills start at 2 and can be raised to a faster. Skills determine your character's core abilities throughout the game. Okay. Speech allows you to better influence others in conversation. Investing in speech skill allows you to select perks that let you get discounted vendors, intimidate others, and gain more reputation with factions. All right, so I get 3 because I have brilliant, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 1 is speech. Guaranteed I need speech. I'm thinking the other is observation. But I'm also thinking the other need to be lockpick, but then that's going to lock me out of doing damage, and I need my damage. There's spiders. Spiders exist within this world now. I need my damage. I need to burn them little forkers. I need my damage. So, and understanding all of that and knowing that, brother, these are tough choices, ain't they? Because I was also thinking medical. But we're going to go lockpick. I'm thinking hack. But if we don't go hack, we can go gun. But we could also go explosive. But explosive will lock us into plasma. Gun gives us everything. So I'm thinking gun. So speech, lockpick, gun. But we could go sneak. We could be a little sneaky. And that would go well with our lockpicking. And we just assassinate the world. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it rock with what I pick. We're gonna go with Garnock the Bold. Garnock is continuing his journey from Halcyon to whatever the name is of this new region. We're going with Garnock the Bold. All right, bro. Let me go back to traits. Traits, I have brilliant and I have lucky. But in order to get lucky, I have my body is weak, prone to break, scrapes and illness, injuries, and crashing from primers. You ever seen somebody eating something and you thought I should have had that too? That looked better. That's what I got. It's a lot of that. Happens all the time. I remember when I used to watch the Food Network back when I was a kid. Be on that ramen noodle diet. And then you out here watching Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals and you like, God dang, that look good, bro. All right, so we're Garnock the Bold, a renegade whose traits is brilliant, lucky. We're not Lucky Montoya. He died. We not dying. but we're also sickly. We specialize in speech, lockpick, and guns. Because we gotta have our guns. For the good old USA, we gotta have... Let me stop. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Now we get to select the difficulty. Okay, so... Well, except they don't call it supernova anymore. This mode is for players who are looking for an extreme challenge. In very hard mode, enemies deal extreme damage. A man is just a Space's Choice head right there, though. I'll tell you what's going on in this game. This mode is for players who are looking for an extra challenge. Hard mode, enemies do more damage. I take the standard. I ain't really for the bullet sponginess or me being paper mache.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Okay. Let's get our bearings on this HUD. So, looks like we're up, down. Hold up. Something don't feel right. Nope. Put it in performance mode. Oh, did my camera go out? My camera went out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Deactivate. Deactivate. I guess it's the app. It got to be the app. Yeah, the app for Elgato just be bugging out sometimes. I'm gonna see if there's an update for it. Oh no, that's quality mode that I just put it on. No, not quality mode. All right, there we go. Not quality mode. There we go. Performance. 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 I do not care how the game looks. I care about how it performs. So then we're good there. Good there. All right. Let's go ahead and get us a save going real quick. Especially after everything that we did. Would hate to have to do that all over again. What happened? I can't move. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. It's moving. It's moving faster now. I was like, hold up. That don't feel right. The game feels slow. That don't feel good at all. So we don't have like a 8 or anything. A secret skip drive research facility orbiting in the ring of the outermost planet Nyx. Like the god of death?
Commander, hey, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost 9, no, that ain't right. 10.8 to 5% less brain damage than the old ones.
A whole 10%, huh? Okay, yeah, I take it as because you haven't woken up. So they found a way to turn them into devices, huh? Okay, like I know in the game, like they just made in the first one, they just made it seem as though it was pretty much a side effect of you waking up from crowd freeze. I just said the same word twice. But wow, a whole 10%, 10.25%, huh? Tactical time dilation device. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
Okay. They simulate brain damage? Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would ask. They simulate brain damage?
Simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Okay. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
I don't know why. I don't know how many people have seen this TV show, but it's called House of Lies. It stars like Don Cheadle and what's her name? She was like Veronica Mars. I can't remember her name, but it stars like them, as well as like a couple of other people. But there was like an episode where it was like this one dude that was like he was getting ready to leave like graduate school or something and join like their agency or whatever. And he asked Don Cheadle's character for like points and tips or something. And it come to find out, like just fast forwarding it, Don Cheadle's character screwed him over. Said, boy, I just took this blanket out of the dryer. Instant sleep. Hey, bro. It be like that. Nice warm blanket, a nice comfortable spot. Yeah, that's the best. Said, what are... So because, well, you're a legend of angels, what are they telling you? Why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life? Well, this legend's got more important things to do, so get lost.
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
This whole moment with this character and my character reminds me of that. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says, we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. That, I ain't gonna lie, this all sound like a load of bullcrap. I ain't gonna hold, brother. It sound like a load of malarkey. I've always said we need to put the best people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless. Never forget, this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you. We must show no mercy. Whoever breaks the law isn't entitled to a promotion. That sounds like the lawful dude. Look, kid, I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a new mentor. I've always said, I kind of want this to be a continuation of what we was doing in 1. So in 1, we were kind of the renegade, but we was like a renegade in our own way.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thank you for bringing me my TTD device. By the way, I appreciate it. What are we waiting for? And next time you bring me something important, let's talk.
Call should come through at the console.
Okay. So at the console down there. So who is this? This is Eric Sandoval. That's Valerie, Helen Pascal.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Okay.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Yep. I like that because that's going to come back and bite you in the eye. All right, Mike.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
All right.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent
My
DeVries.
credentials are required.
Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Okay, so everybody was hibernating this time
Your
around.
cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Oh, I accidentally hit down. I accidentally hit down on the D-pad. Okay, so I couldn't brawn my way through. That feels nasty too. Is that look acceleration? That feels like look acceleration. I don't know. Actually, turn those on. Yeah. But is that look acceleration? It might just be the sensitivity. Let me put the sensitivity up. I think the higher I put it up, the better it'll be. Oh, stop. Stand up. Pick up agent helmet equipped. Actually, what do I have? Okay, I like the setup of this inventory system. Okay. Don't look too bad. It's neat. It's compact. Dang, we only had 2. I don't know. I like the number system of the last one. Like seeing them low numbers, it hurt my feelings. Are these all the perks that exist within the game? So I gotta give my speech to 5. So how high can you get all of this? Okay, so once you get your speech to like a certain level, or once you get your stuff to a certain level, you'll know. Your reputation represents how you are viewed by the various factions of Arcadia. Okay, so that's the name of this colony. It's Arcadia. As your reputation with the factions changes, you receive bonuses and penalties with members of that faction, such as vendor prizes or the effectiveness of your speech skill in conversation. So Auntie's Choice, Sub Rosa, the Order of the Ascendant. Oh, it's called Auntie's Choice. I was thinking Auntie Cleo for some strange reason. But no, it's called Auntie's Choice. It's like a combination of Auntie Cleo and Spacer's Choice. It's not even the Spacer's Choice anymore. It's Auntie's Choice. So Auntie's Choice and Spacer's Choice combined? That's crazy. Auntie's Choice probably came out in that merger. Map. On the map screen, you can view areas you've discovered while exploring. Many locations are hidden by the fog of war, which automatically reveals as you fast travel. As you fast travel, you can fast travel to previously discovered locations by pressing the assigned button on them. Okay. Moving around this feels a lot better too than it did on the previous game. The quest journal shows information on your active and completed quests. Here you can view details and change your currently active quests. View the leisure. So a cost to kill for. It's like they simplified the menu system, like in terms of the aesthetics of it. It don't feel, how do I put it? It don't feel like claustrophobic, I guess is the better word to put it. It feels compact, but not tight. A cause worth fighting for. Your team is en route to Horizon Point, a research station in the isolated system of Arcadia. The chief of Special Earth Directorate Operations has tasked you with the recovery of intelligence, explaining the link between dangerous rifts in space and the skip drives necessary for interstellar travel. Infiltrate Horizon Point. Oh, no. That might be bad. Okay, so map journal. Skills and reputations, we already took a look at those, as well as speech actions and how those can impact certain things. You said, I see this is the kind of guy that gets stung by a mosquito. He he popping Benadryl. Yeah. Oh, I can clearly see we're going to end up being drug addicts in this place. We might. Let's just say the replay factor and this one is higher than it was in the last game. I can see that. Let's go ahead and equip that. And let's grab my key card. My engineering isn't high enough to fix it. But we're just gonna open up my door and leave it open.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate.
Yeah, let's go with that.
They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
Okay, so we about to liberate an unsealed skip core? Skip core? Alright, so I paid a guy to open a sealed one for me once. They had to scrape them off the walls. Hold up. Oh, that's because of the renegade background? What will that do for us? I'm picking my renegade background.
What I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Okay. What kind of resistance can we expect upon landing? Sure, that sounds easy. How will we land without alerting them?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Okay. Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Melee required. Observation required. What is that? Hack? I didn't get hack. I got guns, I got lockpick, and I got speech. You really think those mechs will give us trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's all calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect. I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agents that way. Do you understand me? Noted. Let's move on. I agree. Agent Pascal, keep your witty remarks to yourself. I gotta live with these people. I don't think that's the right thing to say. Let's calm down, Agent Pascal. Meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
You do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course.
Do you feel in charge?
You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Barra. DeVries out.
They were
warmed up in the
were they a thing in the past? Alright, so now can I talk with my people and find out more about them? Wade Jepson.
Ready to move out, Commander.
No.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Glad to hear you're always ready to come to my defense, circumstances permitting. Thanks, I appreciate it. Something tells me that Pascal and DeVries aren't your real concern here.
The way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give me the option. I'm gonna be honest. I would rather have the option to side with Earth Doctorate or not, because they sound like the corporate, and I don't want to be with the corporate. So, yeah. But we'll see. I mean, they disguise themselves as freedom fighters, but they don't sound like freedom fighters to me. Said, damn, it's the deep from the boys. Kind of look like them. Nah, no, don't. Nah. I don't see it. I was going to say, kind of look like him a little bit. And then I had to look again. I was like, nah, they don't look like him. So the Earth Doctorate should just take over at all costs. It's a good thing we're here to do just that. What if we don't actually have as much power as our publicity department likes to claim? As usual, you're talking to you is giving me a headache, so I'll be going. Leave conversation. So the Earth Doctorate should just take over at all costs?
Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm first chance I get, I'm definitely turning on him. What happens when the Earth Doctorate has all the power?
What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles, discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
Oh, it's I see how this game plays now. So it's not lore focused, it's relationship focused.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
You actually bring up a good point. Because in the first one, because they mentioned space of choice, so I'm assuming the first game, like all the lore, all of that, everything that existed in that game still exists. I know we're in a different colony in Arcadia, but in Halcyon, people still had skip drives. Shoot, even the Hope had a skip drive on it. So I need to see what's going on in Arcadia. Skip drives represent the ultimate power, which means they can buy anything or anyone. I'm concerned too, but for now, we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate and DeVries.
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me.
The audio took a hit.
We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy.
Okay, that's back.
And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval.
I miss my old headphones. Said, what's your problem with him?
Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
Got it. So I can do that.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
Got it. So I'm dead. Nah, it's not about you, brother. It's not about you, brother. I'm not sure I like where this is going.
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
Ritual?
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
That sounds nasty. But if I substitute purple berry crunch with Captain Crunch, then I get what you mean. I can't believe you eat that. It tastes like wood shavings. Yes, I love me some purple berry crunch. As Earth Doctorate agents, it seems like we should be staying away from corporate goods.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Let's get back to it. But it's a different game. I think it's just because, like, recently I still have the knowledge of the first game in my head. And I think it's because it's still in my head that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, well, didn't in Halcyon they said that there was no food to really feed the humans and that, like, everyone would eventually starve, and purple berry crunch existed in that universe, which means that it's not actually something that could fill you up. You said also, did I fight the Final Fantasy boss in Mario or check? Did you? Oh yeah. I beat him. I beat both of them. I beat his 2D version and I beat his 3D version. Okay, so we got a necklace there. Short rounds commonly used in specialty tournament and black market weapons. Actually, let's take a look at that. How do they handle inventory now? At least ammo for inventory. Okay, I see. So they put them down there instead of like having them as like 3 different boxes. And it also looks like there's more types of ammo, or there's variety to it, because I see shotgun shells. I think that's shock or energy. Looks like sniper rounds. I see the short rounds there. I see the rifle rounds. Okay. Looks like there's a lot to this now. But yeah, I 100%ed I 100%ed Super Mario RPG. That was a good game. Man, dang, that was a real good game. I'm trying to talk with everybody before we dip. Is this mine? This is mine. Earth Doctorate Handbook. Variation of mission origination. Variation of mission origination. While agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local Earth Doctorate system headquarters in the form of an ether wave video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed brief. They also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these latter, why not later missions? While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction. Yeah, malfaction. But an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Alright, and this is Earth Doctorate ship, the Incognito, Commander's Terminal. Cargo Mishandling Incident Procedure, CMIP. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents known as CMIs are more colloquially as smuggling operations. We're smugglers? Too? Is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Doctorate agent, but you would be wrong. Hold up. How can we be lawful but also smuggler? We sublight. We're sublight. I knew something was up with this place. We're sublight. Sublight expanded. That's my head canon. Nothing is beneath our notice, from illegal sprat trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods. The Earth Doctorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement. Oh, never mind. No, we're not. No, we're not. That would have been dope. And beyond, we will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor to fear the words of Earth, Doctorate, and Agent. Use of Force Guidelines, UFG. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Doctorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that our agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known internally as "you dead foe." You dead fool. All you needed was another O right there. In triplicate. We never left the board. Shit. In triplicate? We never left the board. One for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operation costs, or DOC report. got it. So that's it? That's it. All right. Looks like there's aspects to this. There are things. Sealed. It's interesting. A part of my ship is sealed. Let me talk with Valerie and see what Valerie got going on. But yeah, I did. I beat that jank. That's her. Valerie.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Well,
let's see what Now's got to say.
Something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and its import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
Of course, you two friends? She didn't necessarily seem happy to see you. You need to focus on now. You can reminisce later, Agent Ibarra. No, it was not. Next time we have a briefing, don't speak unless spoken to first.
She ain't always been the most cuddly type, especially if she's got a lot on her mind, like now. Just wait. She's solid as they come. You just gotta get to know her. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Me either, but we have a job to do. So let's do it. Don't let it bother you. As you said, she's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Whatever you say, Commander.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Commander. Commander of the Normandy. Is this like an MRI machine? Now, where do you guys sleep? Oh, I was already in here. I'm bugging. But yeah, I stand by that. Where do you guys sleep? Where do you guys go? See, is there anything else that I can interact with? No. Looks like I have a light. How do I turn it off? So, up on the D-pad is to turn off the light. And this is Port Horizon Point Station. Let's go. I think what I need to do is I need to take all the information that I have of the first game and just toss it away. This is a completely different game. I can't even like use any of the lore that exists here because I already found like micro contradictions to things. What I got a pistol. Why are you staying back?
We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Understood. Last year as well.
Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on anyone's radar hereabouts.
Okay. Actually, it don't matter if I have like a good relationship with him because he's about the law. My dude listens to NWA.
Will be met with severe consequences.
I have different. Okay, so I might have to get used to the HUD. Looks like the time dilation button is the same. So time dilation gadget. We only have 91 bullets. Looks like we can only have 2 weapons equipped at once. At least for right now until we can unlock more slots. That kind of feels like Borderlands a little bit. So it's over here. Scrap metal. Y'all go ahead and yeah, do y'all thing. I'm looking for things. We loot. We loot, that's what we do.
I may be your sovereign, the protector.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here while you're upstairs restoring power to the door. We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting
Requires
the
power. So I need to go and activate the power. So this is probably like the introduction mission to like understand how the game functions. History of Utopia, what every good subject must know. Important. If you have received this pamphlet, you are to read it in its entirety, hourly, until it is committed to memory. A subject who is knowledgeable of our society's foundation is an empowered subject indeed. Arcadia was founded by the intrepid visionary genius of Alexandra Varick, known today as our beloved matriarch. Thanks to her revolutionary invention of skip drives, she gained the power and resources to form the colony of her dreams, a utopia where we want for nothing, and together can achieve anything. And you, dear reader, are living in it. Upon her passing in 2260, and we're in 2345. Hold up. 1 second. Because I just said that I wasn't going to do it, but I think this is a prequel. I thought something was up because I seen that number. I was like, didn't one take place in like 23 something? Yeah, I think this one is a prequel. Upon her passing in 2260, the sovereignty was passed on to her son, Reuben Varick, who further led Arcadia into prosperity. And in 2345, just 7 years ago, so 7 years ago, which would be 2352, we welcomed our second sovereign, Alexandria's grandson, Henry Varick. With his unique perspective and the guidance of his most trusted advisor, Counsel Emery Thoreau, Arcadia will surely be led into an even grander age. So yeah, this is a prequel. So she created the skip drives? That's interesting.
Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt.
Yeah, and then they was in spaces for 60 years or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You
my
are
bad.
the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system
Was this inhaler charge 32%? Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards inhaler charge.
You'll be met with severe consequences.
Okay, so they don't give you like adrenal like how they did last time. Maybe. I need a mag pick. So mag pick still exists. Okay. All right, this is pretty cool. I like this. Girl, I was about to start bussing.
Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
All right, pick up this fuse. I think you could also get sprat hide, mechanical badge. I see. And so when you pick up things like this, pick up exhalation lung sanitizer. I think that was their way of combating against like a lot of the loot clutter. That must have been their solution, which was instead of doing it that way and giving you like a variety of different things that you could pick up, just have everything tap into the inhaler.
Alert. Unauthorized activity detected. The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Prevention due to death. Expiring without permission will result in return. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned and punishable.
Commander, we finished our sweep.
Brother, they're here. The robots are coming.
The intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Okay. I found a badge that could be helpful to use. I don't have any lockpicks now. I found a badge could be helpful to convince whoever answers if we use this. Medicine badge, lockpick 1. I don't have a way to pick that lock now.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Okay.
You are authorized.
Intercom's right there.
Oh,
Pick a
so
key
it
to get
locks
the
me
truck.
into one of them. I wanted to. All right, brother. Appreciate it. I don't have sneak though. I'm trying to experiment in the game. It's just like, nah, live with that decision, bucko. But that is important though, especially for these type of games, is to lock you into something. So yeah, they just give inhaler charges now. Plus with health restoration, Sprat Hide. I take it you still could sell Sprat Hide. Bro, that did not. So this is purely for sneaking. Okay, so this would just, hold up. I could just pick it up though, right? Yeah, so I don't have to drink it. I can't really make out what that looks like. Okay, so I just need to make it here, right? Shock rods and pistons, okay. Okay, so still got some of the normal stuff. Shunt bunt. I can't hack. Examine. Auto mechanical dispersal. Oh, I can't hack though. Alright. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. I should have used the card. I should have used the card, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, I could pick that lock though. Like a dummy. Can't see me. You can't see me. How do I get around? That drain is level 28. Hold up. It can't see me. It can't see me. It can't see me. Get low, get low, get low, get low.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach.
Okay.
Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Got it.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left.
Okay.
Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Central dispatch. Face those guards head on. Face them
Kinda
head on.
figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs.
Got
We'll
it.
stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right.
I don't have
Like you told me,
sneak,
Commander,
so
everyone's well-being
might as well
depends on our
squabble.
success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Why did he just nod his head to go that way? I'm mad he went. I'm mad he looked over. He looked over that way and just went. Come on. Yo. Oh my God, bro.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
How much help do these have? Okay, what's going on? Tactical time dilation gadget, activate gadgets, swap gadgets. So you can hold the swap gadgets. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology, the Tactical Time Dilation (TTD) gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skill. You got it. Let me see what's this one.
Appraisal of our confidence seems more likely.
Oh, you can slide. Oh, that's kind of cool.
What the? Deserves a look.
Make them feel it. This mother trucker threw a grenade at me. Okay. Move. More passion, more energy, more vigor. I see you. You see me? No, you don't. You saw a bullet. That's what you saw. Let me take those big cartridges as well as some rounds. All right, nice. Short rounds are for pistols. Good thing to understand. All right. Compact rounds, good. Hold up, I heard something. One more. Already went into that body and. Okay, so it's a lot of. Oh, you're a worker. You're a worker. Workers work. Workers work. Don't mind me. I'm but a human.
It is only through your devotion to the Sovereign that this unit finds the strength to weld titanium plating.
Understood. Do your thing. Don't mind me. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything I can
Jensen and I are in
over
position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
That down.
Close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
I don't see anything moving.
Something wrong with the airlock?
I see someone right there, though. Oh, I couldn't hit him. Alright. We talk about explosion imminent. Get up. Slide in through your hood. Wish a gripper would. Alright, blow his head off. The shooting is a lot more satisfying than this one. Like, really a step up. Got me out here feeling like I'm playing an actual first-person shooter. Hold up. And let's go ahead and take that. What you come out of here for? Oh, you got some black powder. A common material used for crafting at workbenches. Good. Compound rounds. Good. Examine. What is this? Updated testing procedures. Updated testing protocol D through F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250F. This is in addition to the previous update, which is 13530D. If you receive 13520E, I just moved the number around. It will be it will replace 13320D, but not 13521F unless 13550B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number test from, I ain't gonna lie, 13220D and 13520F and the penultimate test on schedule 13502B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in tier 3 demerit assignment. All right. That's cool. I hope the little data pads and modules, like, they're a little bit more lore based as we go on.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Okay. Okay, so there's something there. That door is sealed. Borscht. Borsty Borst. Yeah. Transformer manual, as well as explosive rounds. Good. Alright, let's see. Go to, what's this? Food and drink. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it excellent for healing in between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on the screen manually or while out of combat with the use of the medical inhaler. Okay, let's drink a soda, drink another soda, force. And you, what is this? Medical inhaler, miracle of modern science. The medical inhaler synthesizes healing drugs. Equip pharmaceutical primers to the inhaler in the inventory. Determining the functionality of your inhaler, each use requires an inhaler charge for the inhalant to be synthesized. Charge is automatically generated by finding or purchasing drugs. Warning, overuse in a short period of time can overload the body with toxicity and cause a crash, preventing use of the inhaler for oh my god. And then with the goddamn going sickly debuff I got, oh, that's gonna suck. I take it, this functions exactly like how it do in the first one, and that's you unlock more of these slots depending on your medical skill. That's what I think. Okay, so this is resources, collectibles. Okay. Oh. And quest items. Transfer manual. Use a manual for the Central Dispatch Transformer. The page titled Avoiding Capacitor Failure has been earmarked by D-Berries. I thought I was going to have to read it. Yeah, I don't have engineering. So.
Mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
What was this?
They never saw it coming. I should be able to sell that Sprat hide. And here we could get some inhaler charges as well as some other stuff. This might actually start causing me to spend money on things. Just like the way that they changed everything up. This might be interesting. Might be interesting to see how this all plays out. You don't want war. You don't want war. Don't come down here. Told you not to come down here. Should have stayed where you was. Should have stayed where you was and mind your business. I hit the wrong button. My toxicity levels is up. All right, I need to understand that you're not hitting the D-pad to select what's on the screen. You're hitting one of the buttons. You gotta get that out your head, bro. I don't know why that's like snapping in your head to do instead of like what's actually on screen. Junk that can be broken down for crafting material or sold at vendors. Oh, so you could break stuff down now. Okay. How can I break it down? I take it you could do it at a workbench? Maybe? It's compact, explosive. We got Gernards, baby! Okay, I see. So yeah, we got Gernards. All right. Maybe I should have went with the explosive. Could have made a Junkrat-like character.
On which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone.
Unpack
So be
explosive.
diligent. And remember,
But then that would require me to like really keep the explosives up. But see, that's the whole point of the first playthrough, is for you to know what the game has to offer. And then after you figure out what it has to offer. What? Take this. I don't know what's going on there, but I want what's in here. What's the loot do? Some Gernards. Fine. So some meals. Alright, good. Good. We need those meals. Bro, that TV is kind of blowing me. You know? Where your boyfriend at? Get off my dingus.
Attack me? You attack me?
That man tried to jump over that jank, got his booty cheeks splayed. You don't want this war. You don't want this war, boy. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna be a gung-ho type of person. Unless I like go for the platinum in this game. If I go for the plat, then I think it's at that point where I'm not gonna be gung-ho. I'm gonna be sneaky sneaks McGee. Let's see. Oh, I took a lot of damage. Food and drink can be consumed. I did it again. I hit down on the D-pad. Also see that they don't like different drinks and all that does not impact you. So they took out like that particular element of the game where you don't necessarily need to watch what you eat or drink. You could just do it. The matriarch was a genius. You are not. Personnel of Horizon Point. Hey, what up, Crispy? How's it going, Pepper? The new testing schedules are not meant to correct some failing in the design or the skip drives. Such a thing would be an impossibility due to the infallibility of the matriarch and her genius, the very genius that opened the galaxy to humankind. The fault obviously lies somewhere in the manufacturing process, no doubt as a result of sloth or muddled thinking unbecoming subjects of the Protectorate. I do not care what you think you are seeing. Don't fall prey to the deception of your eyes. They are untrustworthy, unlike your superiors. Arbiter John. Okay. Okay. So y'all don't want people. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna get the handle. I'm gonna get the hang of that. That's gonna take me a second, but I'm gonna get the hang of that. Doesn't look like there's anything else. How'd that paper turn out, Crispy? If you don't mind me asking. Let me go ahead and go up the stairs here. Oh, I probably didn't even need to fight them.
More opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Hold on. Let me just do a once over. Sealed. So yeah, this is like a tutorial area. So then once I do this, communications, hack, trade, innovate, remove the power core. So I mean that's kind of my only option.
Yes, you are not just a cog.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous.
Suck my dingus.
I'll see you and your...
What's going on here? I want to see what's going on. Welcome, Warden Lewis. Okay. Please select from the following. Messages, Horizon Point subject data. Let's see what's going on here. Arbiter Jackson, quarterly reports, the Office of the Sovereign, a joyful missive. So let's go with this one. To Arbiter Jackson from Warden Lewis. So Warden. Well, no, that's your name. Warden Lewis. Quarterly report. I am pleased to report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. All personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedure and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Maori's lapse of judgment those same 805 days ago proves to be a lasting reminder to all subjects. Our vigilance will continue. May another 805 days pass without incident. In the Sovereign's name, Warden Lewis. Okay. And then missive. The Office of the Sovereign, a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Okay, so you talk about Varric and Henry, I think was his name. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the matriarch and the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascended first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subject sometimes needs guidance. So remember, if you're not sure what to do, rely on your local vigilant to guide you. Okay? Then we get the welcome procedure and the quarters confiscations. I think the quarters confiscations was what I found in that room that I hacked. That's at least what I'm thinking. Revised welcome procedure. Be advised, all newly assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect protectorate society, there are equally superlative rewards. I was trying to make sure that I wasn't saying that wrong. The contents of said welcome package are as follows. Ascendant numbering agent number 7. A 3-pack of Matriarch's own exotentation lung sanitizer. A personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. Please direct any questions or comments to Arbiter Jackson. I think I see what people were saying with, like, they wanted them to tone down the humor. Me, I like the humor. To me, like, all of this feels dry. That's just to me, like, and I loved reading, like, all the missives and logs and all that. It just seems like, I get it that they're adding the air of professionalism, but it's a game, bro. It's a game, like, gamified, like, be witty, be cunning, be all of that. The quarters confiscations. There has been a steady uptick in confiscations this quarter, and it has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest that this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. Dang, I should have went to the security office, bro. Hold up, maybe I could double back and go to the security office, but it seems like the game is locking me into certain things, at least in this beginning section. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson appraised. All right. I think that's it. Yep. Pick up that mag pick. What's this? Words of inspiration and purpose to be delivered weekly. Smile, reassuredly, gentle, gesture grandly. Subjects never forget that it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection and achievement. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not burdened with self-determination, nor inundated inundated with an overabundance of choices, confusing the mind and diverting attention from the greater good. Whether it is the thought you are approved to think or the material goods that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best because you are the best. Okay, this is giving like that Tony Roberts like type of energy right there. Project warmth, and if you are determined to be unfit, you will be tossed aside. God dang. I'm really giving that Tony Roberts energy. You will be tossed aside like so much refuse. No, you will be refreshed, turned into the perfect subject. And if that does not take, then and only then will you be executed quickly. God damn. You will not be forced to suffer or a slow lingering death from disease or starvation like workers in other colonies when they are deemed no longer useful to their corporate overlords. No, you are protectorate subjects. Glory to the protectorate. Okay. So compared to Halcyon, Arcadia is more strict, more stern, whereas Halcyon was more loose, rigid, if you will. Like had some edges, you know, kind of some sharp edges, but at the same time, you know, the corners were beveled, you know, a little bit. Arcadia is like, no, keep them corners sharp. If they fall and they bump their head, let it stab them because they shouldn't have been running in the first place. That's the vibe I'm getting from Arcadia. What is this? Moo? Oh, this is spring water. I thought that was Moo. Hold up. Didn't somebody say that they spotted me or something like that?
What? Better take it.
I have no clue what just happened right there, but hey, you're dead. I'm not. Ooga booga. Alright, let's see what's going on. We gotta go this way. Elevator. Okay, so we pulled the power on the communications tower, so communications is down in the facility, I would think. Look like there's 2 ways to go. Oh, there's a minute. I'm just peeping.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
I'm just peeping. There's like a full-blown mini-map. Pick up Cadet 4th Class Corbin's journal. Okay, so this must be the security room that Corbin was talking about. Hold up. Just trying to make sure I grab everything. Hold up. We them boys. Cadet 4th Class Corbin's journal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility. But I've shamed him. Shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. This man said, no, I found contradictions now, but it's me. It's me. The contradiction is me for finding the contradiction. Why? Why does my brain think that there's something wrong with this infallible piece of literature? Like that's what's going on in his head. Like, I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthlessness. I said worthlessness, worthiness. And add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-liddled absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign, preserve me. Okay, so this kind of seems like a cult. This don't even seem like a organization. It just seems a 300 bits. This was worth it. Kind of seems like a cult. I always try to explain it to people as well. Like, I'm a big fan of lore in video games because it helps me live in the world, you know, while I'm playing it. A story is one thing. What in the strawberry fukakta did I just do? What in the name of Bioshock? Okay.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Whoa. Abara and Pascal
An explosion?
seemingly caught in an
Abara,
explosion.
Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I don't know, but I got a loot. I don't know, but I got a loot. Whatever happened to them, happened to them. I don't think I'm going to save them in time anyway, and I don't see no time limit popping up, so I got time. So my inhaler. Distraction device, a throwable device that pulls the attention to anyone near that. Oh. Obsidian. Are y'all trying to make up for Alpha Protocol? Distraction devices. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by and perform a sneak attack or lure an enemy into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside the range of that circle will not respond or react to it. Obsidian. You're making a stealth playthrough viable, bro. Maybe I should have went stealth. I didn't know this was in the game. Okay. I see a couple of things. First things first, let me just make sure that that's the skip drive laboratories. Didn't I just come out of there? I know there's a sense of urgency to get over there and help them out, but I need my loot. Oh, you don't know the half of it. I see. I'm analyzing as I go. I'm loving the changes though so far. I'm loving the changes. They feel worthwhile. I mean, outside of like the changing to the writing for the lore, everything else seems 1,000 times better. I think I prefer the lore, at least just for lore. The dialogue, I don't know. I need to listen to more people speak and all that. Oh, he lost a whole arm.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. I ain't gonna do it. I want to, but I ain't gonna do it. Your new mission is to walk that flesh wound, find Pascal, then return to the ship. Void the mission. You're lucky to be alive. What will happen if I pickpocket? And what would he give me anyway? Like, he's new. That just seems like a dick thing to do in this situation. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. You need to get back to the ship.
Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean, Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical...
I see, so the decision I made... I'm gonna say that's stupid. Hold up, before I let that run. That's dumb as fuck. Him, even if I told him, hey, you know, you help out everyone, you know, okay? Do the best you can to help out everyone. Even though I told him that, he has an arm blown off. His face blown off. And he's still trying to find her because I told him help everyone. Not gonna lie, Obsidian, dumb as fuck. Dumb. That's dumb. That's stupid.
There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them.
I get that.
We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
All right. I don't like her at all. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to tell him to go back to the ship, and I wanted there to be like an option for me to look for her myself. But I can see that don't exist. That's dumb. Like, I get it. Hold up. From me to you. From Russia with love. They're running out. All right, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure. That is kind of nice, though. You can climb on top of things. Oh, my God. That's so goddamn good. What's over here? Hold on. It said I have a rifle. What's this? 10 bullets in it. It uses... What type of ammo is that? I don't know what type of ammo that is, but it uses something. Don't know that icon just yet. More mag picks. Definitely gonna need those. Oh no, that's just lava. The floor is lava. All right, let's go here. I've noticed something too, though. So far, there hasn't been much of traveling into any other area. Let's see. I don't notice anything. I do see another room over here. Can I lockpick this? Okay, we have 4. We lockpicking everything, brother. Oh, R1 is for that. Oh, we're playing an actual shooter now. Let me take that. Thank you, brother. That was Corbin. My bad, Corbin. My bad, brother. If I could pick you up and like have you splayed out a little bit better, like, and I have you out here. The way they did your body is kind of crazy. Like, they should have at least let that grenade blow you into pieces. But you out this joint looking like Voldo from Soul Calibur. That's insane, brother. But that was Corbin, bro. Is it because I hacked into you and I came in this way? My bad, Corbin. My bad, bro. Like, God dang. He was just trying to lit. What? What in the strawberry fukakta? Oh, that's your shot. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I got a loot. I'm not really worried about y'all. You filthy bugger. Hold up, what's that? Protectorate dragon. Flaming dragon. Hold man river. Good luck. Get that. Okay, I gotta move. I gotta move. I gotta move. Duck, 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 duck. Hold up. Take him out first. That's one. Okay. Duck. 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 Woo! Why didn't you tell me he could jump like that? Why didn't you tell me he could jump like that? All right, that's on me. 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 Hold up. God dang. Where am I? All right, so first things first. All right, so I'm actually squabbling with the goons. Pump station card. Let's put this in. Janitor mech. Okay, so that's not a hostile mech. Yo, he could jump like that. I was not expecting that. Like that man jumped on my soul. I gotta be mindful of toxicity too. Hold on. Let me close this door. I can't unseal it. All right, let me do this. I need foods. I need foods. I need foods. What did this give me? 6. This gives me 6%. That gives me another 6%. It gives me another 6%.
The turret is non-functioning.
Dang it, I keep doing that. Stupid. Okay, so he said the turret is non-functioning. So this must be another way to do this.
Help you with something?
I don't even see you, brother. Hold up. Hold up real quick. Let me just reload this real quick. Where are you, Saratobi? I see you over there. There you go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Enjoy that gulag, bozo. I already looted them. More than likely. Okay, so out there is fighting against the auto mechanicals. I do not have. What does this do? Oh, so you can sneak. Ah, I see. So this is for a pacifist run right here. You can enable the turret and you can disable the turret. Ah. Oh no. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not going that way, brother. Okay. And what does this do? What does this lead? Just curious. For curiosity's sake. Is there loot? Is there loot? There is no loot. What's this? Okay, so why can I come in this room then? I take it this is gonna be a way to get out. This is going to be the path to get out of whatever's going to happen in here. More than likely. It feels like it. Especially you filthy bugger. Hey. I can't miss. Okay. Oh, and then so from there you could also... no. So how do you get over here? Okay, I don't know. Because Because I see that right there now, and now I don't know. And that would have been a way to take out whatever was right there. I need to stop throwing my grenades too. I need them. Okay, another terminal. Let's pick that up. Pick that up. So some green. So it's like the inhaler can be changed bits. Lovely. Okay, so it don't go through the rigmarole of all of that anymore. Requirement not met. If only, bro. Pump station personnel subject a reminder of your duties. Arbiter McShane, a reminder of your duties. It has come to my attention that the pipes are being drained and refilled sporadically rather than at the appointed times noted in your manual. Should this continue, I will have no choice but to recommend a mental refreshment for the lot of you. Remember, being stationed here at Horizon Point is an honor most protectorate subjects could never dream of. Do not take this privilege lightly. Arbiter McShane. So I take it protectorates are individuals who believe in the ideologies of Alexandra. I take it to preserve that she was the creator of, you know, the thing. And there's Alexandria right there. What is that though? Ah, so it's a way to get past the drones. The drones. So, can I do anything here? I cannot. Can I do anything here? I cannot. Okay.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. Imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Don't you mean their sacrifice? Because she said take the list behind me. What's the list behind me? Oh, lift. You said lift, not list. Sound like you said lift. I mean list, not lift. We're gonna drink that. All right, nothing on the notepad, nothing there. I'm just looking for lore. Looking for lore. I'm a lore junkie. I'm looking for lore. All right, message. Cadet Alderman. Hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Alderman to Warden John. I have been conducting a minor yet thoughtful, scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed by the rifts may, in fact, be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some delicate time and resources, we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Respectfully, Cadet Alderman. Okay, and then there's a Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? Oh. See, now it's starting to register a little bit, because at first I was like, all right, this is all new information. It's not. Vicar Max. It finally clicked. That's what this is. This is like a version of when that religion is taken to the nth degree. God dang. May these questions open your eyes. So, and that would explain like the more direct nature of the conversations now. as opposed to like, you know, the herky-jerky nature of them all. May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do. Sovereign guide you. Warden John. But I thought it was architect though. So maybe each place has a different word for it. Or maybe I should just focus on what this game is trying to present to me and not try to like have them like continue on. Mechanist Vaughn. Warden John, your new work order is acknowledged, and a roster of specifically equipped auto mechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists or machinists are raring to go to get started shortly. With this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that machinist partible, that's a A, not a O, right? I'm gonna say partible. I was about to say portable. The machinist partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Machinist Avon. Hold on. Was there anything under the desk? Trash can for not under the desk. What is this? Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies will become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they've gained more awareness, they will investigate the area and the area they last heard or saw something. If they find you, they will become alert and attack. Crouching makes it significantly harder for enemies to see you or hear you. Your footsteps, the sneak skill decreases the rate enemies can spot you. Look for various skills or perks that can make your footsteps silent. Okay. Lock picking. Get me in that dough. People in my face, damn near every day, so more distraction devices. This for my inhaler, a ring. So where does the inhaler cap out at? Because I like towards the end of the game of the first one, like I had like 300 of them things. Like once we was done with everything. Like is there a cap, or is there like a nice hard cap below 100, or can it go up to 999 or maybe even high? Healing charge. What was that? It said examine something. Square? After staring at the half erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize the science is way beyond your comprehension. So you need a background of a professor. God dang, bro. Alright, so it was the board. Yeah, way beyond my comprehension.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It would be tested. It is not our place to question.
All right, hold up. We them boys. Let me put on the distraction device.
Better take a gander.
I am inclined to give chase.
You are? Oh, that's crazy. I'm inclined to take that knee. That's what I'm inclined to do. There's another goober. There's another goober. Okay, okay. Let that go like that.
No use rambling further.
Where you at? That was this. Alderman's observation notes, part 1, entry 1. The other candidates and I were discussing, I said candidates, cadets and I were discussing the skip core over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications when a thought occurred to me. The contaminant seal around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We have been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder.
Eye your neighbors carefully.
We thought that right there. See within range? Yeah. Guess this will have to do, pig. There you go. Enjoy that gulag, bozo. Oh, it would have been dope if I could have picked it up. What's this? Examine? Fuel. Mash button. The panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. You find the flow of controls and increase them gradually enough to not set them off. Any warnings? How fortunate. Hey, yo. And what's this one? Patterns or lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no, months in and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects. After inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain, we must find the pattern. Only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. I saw this for the inhaler. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that was something else. Are there other notes that's around here though? Because that was one of Alderman's notes. It looks like I can get down deeper. Hold up, was that what the explosion was? I wish I had a scope on it. Or at least like some binoculars or something. But of course. Also seemed like they turned down or tuned down like the loop and the game a little bit. Again, I'm still in the beginning.
Commander,
so.
Can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Got it. So rendezvous with DeVries. I see personnel reports. Maybe we can get something on DeVries. But this is Alderman, Cadet Alderman. Perpetual appraisal of purpose. Philip Alderman. Cadet 3rd Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and or misplaced lab equipment, has been prone to distractibly, and has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan. Okay. So his duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. Okay. Is that similar to refreshment. Skip Drive Diagnostics Laboratory, Department of Records terminal. Below is a watch list containing subjects and their most recent warnings. Auto Contriever, what is that? Langstrasse, disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches. But that person works with auto mechanicals, though. Cadet 5, subject of spreading gossip. Divisa Irakos, left eyepiece off mechanical looking glass after use. Second morning. I don't know what that means. Cadet Warden Novak, overheard laughing on duty. What? Cadet Machinist Maori, languid gait and posture. Okay, they are violent. They are way more strict than Space's, than the board, than Space's Choice, Auntie Cleo, anything that we've seen. They are way more strict. Anything there? No. Get the loot. Get the loot. Get the loot. Hey. Get the loot. Get the loot. Get the loot. Hey. Auto doc. Smooths remind me of Bioshock though. Let's see what we got. Sales of junk. I don't think there's anything I need to buy. Okay, so here it is. Short rounds and compact rounds. So short rounds are what I'm using for the rifle. Compact rounds are what I'm using for the pistol. All right, keep that in mind. So that I can know exactly which one I...
Huh?
My bad, brother. Let me take that leg from you. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that. Go ahead. Go ahead with your bad self. You don't need that. You don't need that. Go ahead with your bad self. Oh, hold up. Why you hit me like that? Why you hit so hard, huh? Nah, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I've been playing shooting games since the 90s, bro. Don't run. I ain't gonna do nothing but aim for that dome piece. You ever heard of a game called Perfect Dark? Used to be the original Don Dada in that game. Just thinking about that game breaks my heart, what Microsoft did. Before I look at that. Necklace. Okay. And so the toxicity is to prevent you from continuously using it. Oh, so this is his second journal from Alderman. Entry 2. Today I witnessed machinist particles, automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Oh. So he has a scientific brain. Like, he has his curiosity. Even when he came to them with his hypothesis, it was like, hypothesis? By the name of the sovereign? What do you mean hypothesis? What is this science? Like, that seemed like the mentality that they have. Entry 3. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber. This evening, something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. Yeah. Instead of them trying to understand it, they was just trying to accept things as they were. Anything outside of what it was magic. That's it.
Disruptive influence.
Don't worry. You got Gerners? I got gunners too. I think I'm doing something wrong. For the sophistry.
Hello? Seeking cover.
Yeah, seek cover, bozo.
Hand bomb delivery. Better steer clear there. Quick like.
Okay. Understood. Let's throw that. Stupid.
Administering explosive. Grenade.
I see you, bozo. Okay, that thing is bossing. Wherever that enemy is, that thing bosses. Body found? I mean, of course they're gonna find a body. Like,
Someone. An explosive.
stupid.
They would try to.
Stupid.
They covet our due bounty.
I saw you. All right, where's the other one? Somebody shot me. And my aim is getting sticky, like, for whatever's, like, through that wall. Go ahead and take that. That man's pieces is everywhere. Matic piston. Shock rod, shiny screws. Nice, nice. I don't even remember hitting you. Or it must have been that grenade I threw. I did toss a grenade that, like, kind of clapped that thing. What goes here? Oh, this must have been where that big auto mechanical had came out of. That's another thing I need to keep in mind too. There's probably going to be like a lot of decisions that I'm going to make that I'm not going to necessarily agree with, but I'm gonna have to suck it up and just deal with it. I'm probably going to need to play this one a little bit differently than I played the first one. Before I open that door. Machining lab safety log. Day 1584. The containment chamber closing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Day 1585, per a request from Warden John, Machinist Vaughn has ensured a delivery of auto mechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's power. Day 1602, Machinist Vaughn notes that monitored levels in the containment chamber has increased, just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially updating laboratory protocols. Day 1607, the containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be the state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Got it. So essentially it's okay to go into the chamber. So let's open this up. Or at least it should be okay to go into the chamber. Now they could have been lying and shirking their duties, but I don't think they would have got away with that too much here. Okay, that's sealed. And that's old girl right there.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What's happening? An infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? Yeah, why did you need us to be a part of your plan? Like, yeah, I do know that we had the conversation with old buddy. And when she had noticed that he was on the mission, like, she kind of felt a certain type of way. But then she kind of just like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch back what happened. Feels weird. What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job. I'm gonna go with this.
Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Why? What did I do? What did I do? Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios. None of that answered my question. Yeah, none of that answered my damn questions.
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
Oh, you're a part of the cult. Ah, yes. You're a part of the cult. You're fucking insane. That's what's happening because you're not making any sense. But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here? And Niles was just collateral damage. He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Okay, because I didn't want it to go back to the other thing, but I'm being forced down the line because I wanted to go back. I wanted to say Niles, then you give me the information as to why you did it for Niles, and then I wanted to go back and ask, well, why didn't you do this before we got here? But I see I'm locked into the Niles, like, dialogue option now, or the dialogue tree. Screw the math. It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is alive. It's still alive. What if the math is wrong? You're going to betray us because of math? I want to appeal to her, but I don't feel like there's anything I could really say in this situation.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
I don't get what's going on. I think I'm just lost. I don't really get what's going on. I do know we have like the logs and everything from Alderman, and Alderman was talking about like things aren't necessarily being moved or anything like that. Or things aren't being destroyed, but they're being teleported. So, in that case, it didn't look like anything was being teleported or anything. It just looked like,
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to
hold up,
deliver
but
you
this...
from oppression.
Am I bugging? think what I need to do is I need to wipe my mind of the first game just entirely and just go by this. So we got picked up by a machine. I said by a machine, by a person. All right. So my question is, all right, was she on a mission to just destroy the skip drive? Or not destroy the skip drive, but destroy the core that was on Horizon Point?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Okay, my people picked me up. Got it.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Okay, he has like one of those mechanical arms now. All right, I see. Now it also looks older too.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please
So how many years
accept your
passed
back
by?
pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Hold up. Curious how long that is. Said 3,000. Because it was 7 years after, what was it? So it was 3552. I mean 2352. I mean. So from 2352 to. This is for me. This is all for me. Like it helps me put things into perspective. So an additional 9 years have passed. So now it's 2361. Now. Almost spilled my damn energy drink. So it's 2361 now. So now we're no longer pre Halcyon. Now we're past Halcyon. I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. Yep, 9.5 years. What was now's, what's going on? I feel sick. I feel like I'm going to be sick. I wouldn't call it a sabbatical. I was unconscious floating in space.
Some post-hibernation nausea is to be expected. Please direct any vomit away from your Valerie unit. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended.
All right. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended. Respect, don't respect, I'm good. Oh, so this is giving you the opportunity to respect based off of what you've played in the beginning portion of the game. No. I'm good.
Your
I'm
refusal
good.
has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Gotcha, girl. I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val. The only thing I'm feeling right now is mild annoyance, but whatever, go ahead.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
See, every single time I say to myself, no, I'm not going to think about the first game. The game tosses in another thing that's been highlighted in the first game, and that's that in the first game it was mentioned that communications with Earth could no longer be had. And then here they did mention that as soon as the rift was created, that Earth can no longer be communicated with. And that happened 3 years before. That happened 3 years before the events of the Outer Worlds 1. And there was a mission in the Outer Worlds 1 where it mentioned that messages on that relay wasn't sent for the past 3 years. Could the rift had been what had caused that? See, this is what I like. I like this. Seems bad. Good. But then I'm going to hit something again that's going to make me go, well, that kind of clashes with this thing that maybe I just need to not think about the first game. Maybe. Arcadia in the next 10 years, give or take. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations should suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years, give or take 7 to 8 years. Seems bad. Good. Plenty of time to figure out how not to die then. Wow, things really fell apart without me, didn't they?
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
What I'm trying to figure out is, I just like a bunch of stuff just hit me. One, how did y'all get off of Horizon Point? Two, how did Ibarra get off of Horizon Point? Because he was supposed to be looking for what's her name? Helen? Helen. He was supposed to be looking for Helen because Helen was trapped under the debris. He didn't go back to the ship. He ignored my order and he started to look for her. 3, that explosion happened quick. I mean, I guess not too quick because it was enough to eject me off of that space station. So I'm guessing if they would have seen it, then they could have Scooby-Dooed their way off of that joint too, but this is why I don't pay attention to stories when I'm playing video games. Because timelines don't seem to add up for me sometimes. Hold up, she alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
I got more questions. How did she survive? She was at the epicenter of the explosion. How did she survive? I'm gonna trust y'all to answer it. I'm gonna trust y'all to answer these questions I got. Cause like there's a lot of things that's just pinging around in my head, and I'm just like, a lot of this don't make sense. I'm confused. I'm lost. Things that go boom normally kill. I don't get what's going on. Now certainly seems different. Rebuild the astrogator. Is that even possible? Okay.
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also
You say
observed
cocaine
a
or
marked
cooking?
improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Okay, so the other squad members died. All right. Hold up. I got so many questions. So how did the agents die? I'm hoping I get an answer to that. How did the agents die? Because if they died in the explosion, then how did he survive? How did he even get off the planet? No. Fuck all that. Number one question is, how the fuck did she live? That's my number one question. The way they made it seem like when you was like getting out in the pod is like, that was death. Like all of that right there was death. Or was she a hologram? Was she a hologram? No, she seemed real. All the action she was taking, the pulling, all that, like all of that was, I'm lost. Can somebody in chat help me? Like, I know y'all probably watched other people. Can y'all help me? Because I'm confused. What happened? Did I miss something? The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotion and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Got it. Minus, let's say 15%. That's a big space in between that 1 and that 5. 10% sell vendor the items. All right, cool. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed. What do you get for the flaw? Do you get like a perk point? Like how you did in the original? I didn't save, so I can't necessarily see. Did I buy anything? Like, why? I don't think so. Skills improvement. Every time you level up, you get a skill point to spend on your skills. Spending the skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game. Often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. All right. What do we want? 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 What's the max level in this game? That's another question. Let's go. Phil, you wildin' for that. Said no, ask her if she did squats, just believe. Nod and approve, nod and approve. I'm gonna go with this. And I'm gonna go with the blick. Oh man. All right, you have acquired the trauma kit. Got it. Oh, so, and this is the med bay too. All right, cool. I probably should have went for medic. Medic probably would have been one of the better things to go for. Oh, we got a workbench now. Biomass canister, hibernation suit, hibernation helmet, compact rounds. So let me see. We're suited and booted. Oh, I forgot about my perk. Every 2 levels, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, and some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by purchasing by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Got it. Ninja, evasion chance, and heavy armor. Evasion chance, light armor. While spreading, sliding, incoming attacks against you have increased chance of outright avoiding. Okay, so these are available. All of these are unavailable because I lack the ability. Space Ranger, your speech skills also scale your damage per speech skill. That's cool. What is this? Point blank artist. Sneak attack damage plus 30% near enemies, negative 15% to far enemies. Interesting. Trophy Hunter, you gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavy damage. 5% crit chance, plus 15% additional critical chance against strong enemies. Bullet Shield, you gain bonus damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. That damage resistance would be lovely. Commando. Cost 1 perk point. You unlock an additional weapon slot. You gotta spend a perk point on that? I mean, I don't need to. Auto mechanical is stunned for 20 seconds, plus 10% damage to auto mechanicals. Also gain bonus damage against auto mechs. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware auto mechs by sneaking up to them and using your hack skill. That'd be kind of dope. I'm gonna go with that. And let's apply. Okay, so how do I see the ones that I have? Oh, and then you could go through each of them and figure out which ones that you like. Dang, there's a lot of them though. Okay, I see it. Dang, I'm blind. It's over there on the right. I need a lockpick of 11 to break into my own machine. Maybe I should have just went for lockpick. I should have just hard sent lockpicking. So you got crafting, you got mods, breakdown, and party upgrades. So craft ammo, mods, grenades, primers, and more with material you've gained from your journey. Crafting at the workbench. The crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting materials. Got it. Oh, I've been messing up. Oh my God. It's no longer junk now. I actually gotta hold it now. Like, it's no longer junk. All right, Obsidian. All right, Obsidian. I see you. Quality of life changes, baby. I love this. You see, so we can make our own ammo now and everything. Make throwables, concussive mines, healing. Oh, so we could craft healing charges too. Dang, that's trying to say it require nicotine and crude biomass. Oh, this feeling like an RPG. Oh, this is really feeling like an RPG. All right, y'all learn. At least according to what other people had, like issues what other people had with the game. I thought 1 was great, but it looked like y'all took what like the feedback that y'all heard from other people from 1, and y'all made it better. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. What up? So, can weapon mods not be found while exploring? Just armor mods? Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks the recipe in case you want to craft additional recipes. I think that was probably just poorly worded right there. I'm assuming that you can find like weapon mods out in the wild too. Like, I don't think they would do that. Okay, so we got a repeating rifle, short rounds. Oh, you get a plus 50% weak spot bonus damage. So you could also put a barrel on it and everything. Hold up, no, this is my current equipment. What happened to my pistol? Oh, Doctorate's best. While in tactical time dilation, attacking consumes 25% less. I'm about to put this suit on. You ain't saying nothing but a word. I'm about to put that suit on. I'll tell you what. Hold up. Does that say combat sprint speed, damage resistance, evasion chance? So evasion chance is plus 15%. So it said that whenever I'm sliding, whenever I'm sprinting or sliding, it gives me an increased chance of like attacks missing me. At least that's how it sounded. And then damage resistance is if attack hit me, it'll reduce that damage by 5% of what I'm taking in, as well as the armor. I would like to see the equation that they have for that. I like to see the math. Because I know some people's equation is a little bit like different. I know my equation when I was making like when I was in college and I was making like a roguelite, my damage equation was kind of funny a little bit because it would be the flat damage that the enemy has coming in plus any resistances that you have times any bonus resistances that you would have. So be it 1% or something like that, you would add that into it. And then, you know, you resolve it that way. I know I had seen like the equation for, what was it? I think it was Pokemon. Like Pokemon's damage equation is crazy. It's crazy. If you ever get the chance, look that joint up. I don't remember it fully. I just know that it was quite a few variables that was in there because they accounted for stab, resistances, and a bunch of other stuff, plus which was pretty much the type matchup. And then not only that, they had to factor in like whether it was special attack or attack, then do like their equation for like, if it's attack, it has to be reduced by the defense. If it's special attack, it has to be reduced by the special defense. And then a bunch of other stuff. And then the accuracy to determine whether or not it would hit. That joint was wild. And we got helmets. Nice. Breakdown. Turn junk and old equipment you've lauded into materials that you can use for crafting. Hold up. I might not be selling anything anymore. I mean, you don't really get much when you sell stuff anyway. So you get 2 full for necklaces now. Hey, Obsidian, respect Obsidian. I love breaking stuff down. Thank you. Hold up. And then we get like some phosphorite. Then we got a pneumatic piston. What do we get? Springs and scrap metal. Yes. What's going on? Hold up. My wife sending me some stuff on the blinks. Yeah. The blinks, bro. All right. The blinks are adorable. Oh, you could break down your mag picks? I ain't never breaking down my mag picks. You must be out your fucking mind. You think I'm gonna break down my mag picks? I break down junk. I ain't breaking down. Well, unless I don't need it no more, you know. Actually, hold up. Is that a Zane's blade? Covert grip? I'm not. Bro, we are not doing anything melee related. Break that ish down. Break it down now. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Zane's helmet, Zane's pistol. Who the hell is Zane? I don't know who Zane is, but we ain't him. He ain't me. Hold up, give me a second real quick, y'all. I'm gonna go check with my wife to see what she wants to eat. I'll be right back. I will, hold up, but before I get up and go, I will say this. Hey, what up, nerd? How's it going, Pepper? Oh, this joint is magnificent. Outer Worlds 2, this joint is nice. They made a lot of quality of life changes. The shooting mechanics in the game 1,000 times better. Movement in the game is 1,000 times better. Some of the RPG elements of the game, such as like a lot of the other systems, such as breaking down and some customization options, are better. They've taken out like the overabundance of loot that's in the game. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a loot junkie. So that was kind of one of the first things that I noticed. They kind of pruned it down to make it more so condensed as opposed to it just being everywhere. And I'm guessing so that would help with pacing a little bit, because I would loot out a whole room before I move on. That's pretty dope as well. And on top of that, one of the things I like the most is they made junk matter a lot rather than you just selling it. You use it as materials for you to craft other things in the game. Now I'm very interested to get like knee deep into that crafting system, but so far everything seems like an improvement. You say you might jump on this train as well. I say give it a try. I'll also say you'll probably have like a better experience with like the story and the lore in the game than I am right now. And that's because some things that happen in this game, it clashes with the first game with me. And it's because I played the first game recently. If it probably like 2-3 months would have passed, I probably would have forgot like a lot of the stuff that was in the first game. But because it's like so recent, like I remember these things happening and it don't make sense. But I think for for the normal player of like this game, everything is pretty much going to be good. I need to look at the scores too. I want to see what other people think for a little bit, but so far I'm enjoying it. It's everything that I thought it would be. Actually, a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better. A little bit better than what I thought. So I guess you would say exceed expectations. I'm hoping the story does pick up though, and like things click for me and make sense. But at this current point, I would say that would be the only thing that I'm kind of like, it is what it is. But that's also one of the least important things to video games with me. So it don't necessarily matter. But give me a second, I'll be back, y'all. I'm about to go check with my wife to see what she wants to eat.